Wales. It was, of course, one of the most frequently played internationals for a good part of a century, and there was always a very healthy sense of rivalry. Some things have changed since then, but not the interest that is derived when this game comes round once more. There is something special, whatever the sport, when these two nations meet, and that specialness is very evident in the ambience which surrounds us now. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Wales. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It's a friendly, but the crowd clearly doesn't think so. Oh, in actual fact, away.
Well, in games of this nature, as a player, Peter, you only want to work as hard as demanded. You don't want to have to go at it full pelt. But when the opposition is what it is, all of that kind of goes out the window. The challenge here will ask more of you, and so both teams will wish to give more than they take. It's one of those games, Peter, where if the opposition increase their effort, you have to follow it.
And that gets things running. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Palmer. And that is as far as they're going to go. Wilson. Williams. And it's played forward. Wilson plays it out to the flank. Ampadu. Wilson. Williams. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Kane. Rice. Stones. Lewis. Rice. Rice goes looking. Palmer. Tries a shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Kane simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Leave it clear. Alexander-Arnold drives forward with purpose. Hit into the middle. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Williams tries to locate someone up front.
Well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
Played back in. Chance! Couldn't believe it. Just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Davis. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Palmer. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Stones plays it forward. Going through. Saka goes through the middle. Mepham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. What an adventurous run from a defender. And here's Kane. Saka! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Williams tries to get it forward quickly. Well, they've seen lots of the ball, trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Stones. Rice tries to stroke it through, played into space out wide. Broadhead hoists it forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Alexander-Arnold desperately wants to get on the end of this. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely bit of skill there. Bellingham. Palmer. And here's Kane. It's Kane! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Bellingham plays it in. Ampadu attempts a clearance. Can he deliver? Played it again. Oh, smart save. Johnson. Ampadu. And it's played forward. We hit half-time. So the other team has broken through. We're just going to want to try. Interesting game up to now. Still close. Views on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down, contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So off we go once more.
England can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Palmer. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Palmer. Out to the left it goes. Johnson did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Williams. Bellingham. Going full steam ahead down the left flank. Done very well to intervene. Wilson. Mepham. Davis. That's been drilled forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Alexander-Arnold. He's played him through. Cut out in the nick of time. Stones. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Bellingham goes looking. Lobs it in gently.
It's the goalkeepers to play.
Johnson. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. That's put paid to a promising move. Rice. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and it's about time they woke up to the main threat. He had licence to deliver pretty much unchecked. England clearly seem to have lost their passing.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And he's going to Rex. Oh, that's brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And he's produced a beauty. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Yehi. Palmer. And he's going long. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Forward pass. Well, that's where he wants it. Stones. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Ramsey. Up towards the front line. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Wales are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Davis. Davis with a searching ball.
Wales are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Out towards the flank.
England probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Forward it goes. Gets away from his opponents. Rice is there to heave it away. And that will be the final act. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it came down to just the odd goal. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
England made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very